In a deep, dark wood, there lived a tiny mouse who had the luckiest paws around. One chilly morning, he slipped on his little red boots, fluffed up his scarf, and set off for a walk. The kind of walk that crunches underfoot and smells like pine and adventure. Now, this mouse was cleverer than cats, cleverer than foxes, cleverer even than owls. And he knew just one thing. There were creatures in that wood who might want to eat him up. So when he met a sly fox with shiny teeth and eyes like lanterns, the mouse didn't panic. "Good morning," said the fox, licking his lips. "Where are you off to, little morsel?" "I'm meeting someone," said the mouse, tossing his head. "I'm having lunch with a Gruffalo." "A what?" asked the fox, ears twitching. "A Gruffalo," said the mouse. "He's got terrible tusks and terrible claws and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose. He's very scary. But I suppose if you'd like to meet him." The fox took one look at the mouse's calm little face and ran off so fast his tail disappeared in a cloud of dust. But the mouse wasn't done. Next came an owl, flapping down from a branch. "My dear little Nibble," hooted the owl, "would you like to fly with me? He has nubbly knees and turned out toes and a mouth as wide as a boat. I'm just off to share breakfast with a Gruffalo. He's very hungry. In fact, I think he's looking for a big owl snack right now." "No, thank you," said the mouse. "I'm just on my way to have dinner with a Gruffalo," said the owl, blinking all his eyes at once. He had tricked them all. There was no Gruffalo. Not really. He had made it up just to stay safe. "Oh, yes," said the mouse. The owl gave a very owl-like squeak and zoomed into the sky so fast he left a trail of feathers behind. Still walking along, the mouse met a snake, winding through the grass. A creature with fur on its chin and a growl in its belly. "Hello there, tasty toes," hissed the snake. "Care for a slithery hug? A little mouse all by himself. My favorite kind of snack. And he loves to crunch up snakes for snacks." "No, thank you," said the mouse. His boots felt too small. "A Gruffalo," hissed the snake, his tongue freezing mid-flick. "He's got purple prickles all over his back," said the mouse, nodding wisely. The snake curled himself into a tight ball and rolled away so fast he vanished into a bush with a thump. The mouse smiled proudly, but then something rustled in the trees. Something big! Out stepped a creature with terrible claws and terrible tusks. A creature with a warty nose and knobbly knees. Right there in the middle of the deep, dark wood was a real Gruffalo. "Well, well," rumbled the Gruffalo, eyes glowing red. "Because I'm the bravest creature here. Everyone knows it." The mouse gulped, his legs felt wobbly, but he stood tall anyway. "And we'll see who everyone runs from. You must be the famous Gruffalo I've heard so much about," he said, trying not to shake. "Oh, yes," said the Gruffalo, grinning. "And you're about to be my lunch? Everyone in the forest is afraid of you," said the mouse, stepping back slowly. "They should be," growled the "And they say you're the scariest creature in these woods," whispered the mouse. "They do," said the Gruffalo, puffing out his chest. "Oh, yes," said the mouse. "But I'm not afraid of you." The Gruffalo narrowed his eyes. "You're not." "No," said the mouse. The Gruffalo blinked, then snorted. "You brave. You're just a crumb with whisk." "Well," said the mouse, smiling gently, "if you don't believe me, let's take a walk through the woods together." The Gruffalo crossed his arms. "Fine! Let's go!" So off they went, the tiny mouse and the towering Gruffalo, crunching through leaves and casting long shadows. And every time they passed a tree, the fox peeked out. The owl blinked from above. The snake watched from the grass.